Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna get started with my daily. So I got some little housekeeping things to do real quick before we get into digital planning. So this is where I keep all of my IEPs, which is an individual educational plan for students. And then I bought, which I think I told y'all before, the new folders. So I need to open these up because we're gonna make their data folders today. We need to decide how we're going to group them. We have a plan, but we got to see if the plan gonna work. We gotta put that on paper. So these folders I really like. They're $25 for 18 folders. And so what you get, I think it's 6 colors. And I already bought some at the beginning of the school. Oh my goodness. Y'all look at my co-teacher. Bought me some coffee, which I didn't bring any lunch. Got me a little breakfast thing. I love my coworkers. I don't know whoever said you can't meet friends at work, because my friends all come from work. I don't even know if I would meet anybody else if I didn't go to work. So thank you, Miss White. So we got the lime green. And what I like about these folders is they can put their, I don't like messing up my folders. And we're going to talk about my folders because some people wrote on them and stuff. But they got this little pocket here where I can put a little note so they'll know whose their folder is. Or you can put a table of contents. You can put a to-do list. So it's really useful for them to have that in the front. And then I can just see whose it is real quick. So just real quick, if you're a teacher, I like these red ones. And so I'll be getting their data folders together. So on top of everything else I gotta do, I gotta be creating lessons and coming up with that stuff because we don't have any resources for that. So anyway, and I like creating my own resources. As you know, I create my own math workbook. If you're new here, this is my algebra workbook from last couple of years. We know we've been with the same curriculum for 7 years. This has been my title. If there's no struggle, there's no progress. I tell my students that if you knew everything, you wouldn't be in this class. You would be in advanced classes. Honestly, I don't say that. But your mistakes are expected and corrected, right? We expect you to make mistakes, and then we're going to correct those mistakes. And so I create this workbook in PowerPoint. And as you can see, the red is what they should be filling out. And girl, I have a whole curriculum already created. But the standards change, so I have to go in and redo the workbook according to the new standards. Some of this I can still use, and then some of it I can't. And then some of it I got to add, which is like the data analysis section. And I'm starting to teach that as we go through. So that's where we're at, and that's what we got to do. So let's get to digital planning. And if you ain't here for the teaching stuff, I understand. But girl, that's a part of my life.
Good morning, Deacon. Is there any staff available to help with intake at door number 2? Staff needed for intake, security at door number 2.
Security? Yeah, no. All right. So this was, I had to go back and update it. If you catch my, I think the other video is going to come out first. The video before this, which is where I teach you how to use Keynote to make different digital pages. Well, this is in the iconic planner. It's a mood board. And then I actually kept up with everything today. I think today is going to be a great day. It's day 9. Day 9. It's going to be like a 9. I feel like it's going to be a great day. Something exciting or joyful happened. My coworker brought me what? So we could just go ahead and do that because it's already starting off amazing. Let's do the taste test. What did she get me? A ice triple express venti with vanilla cold foam, caramel line the cup, blondie, 8 caramel syrup, oat milk, and caramel drizzle. This is what I always get, because I used to get it up. Ooh, that's good. All right, let's stop acting a fool. All right, so what I like to do is take a screenshot. This is how you would have to use this. And then I just go ahead and grab the 9. I don't try to make it all that. I just copy. I didn't mean to save it to photos, but I did. I just usually copy it. And then when I bring it in, I can crop it a little better because you know how my little fingers be working. And they not little, but I feel like I'm all in the camera. I'm sorry if it's too much. All right. Yesterday, no, what day did I have a 10? Oh, unspeakable joy, when I woke up giggling. So that's the day I had a 10, when I just woke up laughing for no reason. Today is kind of like that too because it's Friday. And I just stick them in here. So I kept up with the whole month of January. Let's hope we keep up with the whole year. And looking at my moods, I did have some moods, but I can really attest that was my cycle. I just didn't feel good. My knees were hurting. I just didn't feel like it really wasn't a bad day. But if I had to give it something, so the only bad days I have is when my cycle comes like a week before, and it really was more days than this that I felt really sleepy and tired and unproductive. But I just documented the days that was really bad when my knees were hurting. And so to have 2 days at 10, we just evaluating my mood. And the rest was 7s and 8s. You know, every day ain't gonna be great, but I haven't really had no setbacks. I wasn't emotionally drained, you know what I'm saying, or stressful, overwhelmed, tough situations. And I ain't really have none of that either. So just a little challenging day, you know, a few struggles, the knee hurt, you know, the stomach was cramping, things like that, nothing major. But that hinders me because I want to go home and go to bed. And then I need to go home and be productive. And so those were the days I probably wasn't filming consistently like I needed to, but hey, we getting there. All right, and so the next thing we want to do is look at our daily. And we might have to do what I normally do is come back because the class is getting ready to get started in a few minutes. But we're on that last day. I will be using a daily for today, and I will be using the weekend one that starts February because I have a lot of tasks that I need to get done. And so this is what my weekend looks like. I don't do hourly on the weekend. I just jot down the events and things that I need to get done. So for today, we're going to grab that schedule. And if you saw my previous video, you know that I said that this schedule worked really good for me. Let's cut images off. Let's copy that. And paste. The lazy morning still starting. We're going to do better in February. I tell you, I'm not going to be having no lazy mornings in February. I'm claiming it. All right, let's move this up a little bit. All right, and so I got to film and do my agenda. I still got to work around the same time. But
Okay, I'll wait.
I think we found out yesterday, me and my coworker, that we started work at 1:10 or 1:15, but it wasn't at 1:18. I think it wasn't as late as we thought it was going to be. So we're going to do that. Okay, and then I don't know if I'm going to have to do all of this. I like to write down what I do after school, but me and my co-teacher going to work our behinds off to get all our copies for Monday done early. So I'm about to get off here, and we about to start on that. I used a different girl yesterday because I used a kit from one of my digital babes that sent it to me. Shout out to Raquel. But today I want to use the one that came from the one that I'm working on. Where's she at? Girl, you can't never find what I'm looking for. I really wanted to use her. And so what I did yesterday, which I'm going to do today, we're going to take a screenshot. And we're going to get rid of non-negotiable. We already know what our non-negotiables are. I just been doing that lately, so I don't know if that'll be a trend or not. And we need to crop her. This collection will be coming out this weekend. I hope tomorrow I can get it all ready because I want to put out 5 new kits this weekend. And then we're going to send that to the back. Okay. I do want to note what I need to do this afternoon. So we're going to go to my drive. And I'm going to look at what skills me and my co-teacher need to get ready for so we won't be here all night. Because on Fridays, we want to leave when the kids leave. I think it's called a 2025 calendar. 2024 new calendar for Algebra 1. So I create my own calendar. This is what the district tells me that I need to teach. And then this is how I'm going to teach it. So I redo it and I call it the HHS plan. And then I create a calendar, and it's not finished, so I plan on working on this weekend. The days are finished, but all the warm-ups and lessons and all that stuff, I haven't added all those links. These links go to the geometry teacher stuff. So I have to update it, but girl, nobody makes me do this. This is something I want to do on my own. So when we look at Monday, which is all I worry about right now, it's the product of polynomials expressions. And so today we're going to be teaching the sum and differences of polynomials. That's just like terms. So if you have the same variable and same power, you can combine the coefficients only. The coefficient is the number in front of the variable. Yes, that's how I be teaching. All right, and so product means we're going to multiply. So hopefully we can get through adding and subtracting today, and then we can start multiplying, which is a little bit harder, and I need a few more days to teach that next week. And then we're good. So, and then I bring all my skills into rotation. So doing that 20 minutes, they'll be getting assignments that they need to be working on to master the skills that I've already taught, which is translation, evaluation, and I've already taught them how to graph. So we're working on plotting points. That's a remediation skill. So that's what you called your algebra basics that I throw into the unit 1. So that's where I'm at, guys. So Miss White and I just need to print the products of polynomials, which is multiplying the polynomials. It's a little more to it this year that I got to go over with her on how to do it, because we've done binomial times binomial, but we're going to do a binomial times a trinomial, and we got to talk about so we got to talk about our strategies and what resources we're going to use. We're going to do that on the second day. So the first day we'll just do the old-fashioned way, which is just factoring the product, multiplying the binomial times the binomial, and then on Tuesday we'll start looking at strategies to teach the binomial times a trinomial. Tri means 3, bi means 2. I tell them that, but they don't get it. But anyway, we'll get there. So that's it. I'm probably coming back to close this video out, so I'll be adding to this as we go along, especially as me and my coworker find resources. So until this afternoon, toodles. That's what my aunt used to say.